So the brand new field turf surface is completed at Bobcat Stadium. It took about 3 weeks for the crews to tear out the old field and install 89,000 square feet of new playing surface for the upcoming football season. We're joined now by head coach Jeff Choate. And coach, what does this do to kind of upgrade the program to get the new surface?
Well, it's something that's needed. I mean, I think one of the things is that there's a shelf life on these synthetic surfaces, and I think we were kind of at the end of our shelf life. I think rebranding, obviously we kind of had the patchwork in the middle of the field with the Bobcat head, and once we rebranded, now we can put the piece together. It looks like it's whole and complete. One of the things that probably not a lot of people really realize is how important it is for us to take this thing all the way out sideline to sideline and all the way to the end lines, because we do use this as our primary practice facility, and so that buys our offensive line a whole bunch of new area where they can utilize practice that was covered with a tartan surface in the past. And so I think from a practical standpoint, it's outstanding. Gives us a little bit more space to use for practice. From an aesthetic standpoint, I think the contrasting greens, I think that it pops. It's new, it's fresh. I think it'll catch recruits' eyes, and I think that fans will enjoy the experience on game day all the more.
With the older surface, how much do you think the worn nature of that turf played into maybe some of the injuries we've seen over the last year or so?
Yeah, you know, I don't really want to speculate on that, because I think that's something that's hard to quantify. You know, I don't know that we have the numbers, the research to really support any of that. What I do know is that having the opportunity to have a new surface that's level, that there's no holes, there's no soft spots. Every step is the same for every athlete, not just our athletes, but the athletes that come in here and play at Bobcat Stadium. I think that what we're trying to do is give them the best surface to play on, and we've done that by putting the new surface in.
And you alluded to it, the aesthetic nature of it. It looks good. I mean, it's fresh, it pops, it catches the eye. How does that help in recruiting when it plays on TV, on Root Sports and things like that? How does it help catch the attention of people around the country?
Well, I think, you know, I mean, these fields go in a lot. I mean, they got this thing down to a science. Like you said, they did it in less than 3 weeks. And so I think the part of it that I think is important is that student athletes that are potentially looking at Montana State, whether they're seeing us at, you know, here on an official visit or an unofficial visit, or they're watching us on television, they know that we're committed to football. And I think that's a huge important part of it. And when they see that, hey, yeah, we've put in a new playing surface, it's going to be the state of the art, the best that we can do for our student athletes and those that come and play here, they see football is important, and that's a big deal.
We're joined now by Athletic Director Leon Costello. And Leon, how does the upgrade of the playing surface play into the overall plan to upgrade facilities athletics-wide?
Well, I think when you're looking at the facility master plan, you take a look at everything. And obviously with the lifespan of a turf, we took a look at our turf we had last year. It was about 9 years old, and it was out of warranty, and something we knew we needed to replace. And so for the safety of the kids, and you know, for what we did, for more space for the team to be able to come in and practice, it was just one of those things that we thought should move to the top of the list. It's an easy thing to do. Obviously everything costs money, but it was generally pretty simple to get into the plan. And this, along with what we're doing with the track, I think were two really good ways to start that plan off.
And it looks good. I mean, the colors are brighter, the green is a little brighter, it stands out better. How does that help overall with the branding of athletics?
Yeah, you know, we talked about the safety, but the aesthetics of this is really nice. And so when you walk in here, you're really going to notice it. And, you know, I think over time, colors get faded, and it's just because of the weather, and, you know, we're removing snow and doing all those things. But when you walk in here now, you're going to notice it, and it really pops. And colors and logos and things always go hand in hand with branding of whether it's a department or a university. And, you know, to really tie our colors together with this and make it look the way it does, it's truly nice, and people are going to really notice it when they walk in.
And it goes also to the overall student-athlete experience. That's #1 in the priority list for athletics. But on a secondary level, I am amazed by how much fan interest there has been in the replacement of the playing surface. The webcam has had a lot of hits. The retweets on social media has just been amazing. I mean, fans are truly excited about this.
I think our fans are excited about everything, and they truly are excited about what's going on right now with all of our sports programs. And I think a lot of that maybe has to do with you know, the strategic plan that's going to come out with the facility master plan and kind of what is to come. I think hopefully they see this as the start. You know, this is kind of the foundation, and then we're going to take off from here. And I hope that's the case. You know, that's the whole goal behind the facility master plan and the strategic plan. We get the projects done that we need to get done, obviously for the safety and well-being of our student athletes. But then there's also things that we need to do for amenities for our fans when they come to campus, and really to take care of our fans. And so all those things are going to be considered in that facility master plan. But this is where we had to start.
So the new playing surface is in 89,000 square feet of turf, 410 tons of fill, rubber and sand filling the surface to hold it down. And now it'll get a good workout over the course of the summer. Bobcat football summer camps begin next week. The surface will start to get a little bit of wear on it before fall camp begins on August 2nd. Keep it here on MSUBobcats.com all summer long for football updates. Reporting for MSUBobcats.com, I'm Jay Sanderson.